For this, we're going to need to tell you how to get these ingredients for this.
Oh, great.
And we need, for the green mung bean soup, 1 cup of whole wheat green mung beans, 2 cups of water, 1 teaspoon of salt. And we're going to soak those beans overnight. 2 cups of water to kind of achieve the soup consistency, 1 tablespoon of sunflower oil, and 1/2 teaspoon of mustard seeds, as well as some hing, a bay leaf, turmeric, cumin and coriander powder, and some ginger. And finally, some garlic, salt, lemon juice, and raw sugar cane.
Mung bean soup is kind of like a detox, a cleansing.
Okay.
So I have patients, and people at first when I started introducing this said,
Right.
this is all that we eat? Because a lot of people do this fasting.
Yeah.
But some people's system can't really handle that, not eating all the time. So what we try to do, I'm just going to not let this get too hot like last time. What we try to do is feed the body a simple diet so the body cleanses.
Okay.
So you have your mung beans, you have your spices, garlic, ginger, and it just allows the body to heal. So people, digestion is much better, my headaches have gone away. They had these miraculous kind of healings over, some people I suggest to do it 3 days, some people I suggest
Just
to do it
eating the soup.
just eating the soup.
Okay.
Some people I suggest to do it 6 days.
Okay.
But the amazing thing is the stories that people came back. Now, when I went to India, I worked with this doctor who literally saw 400 to 500 patients a day.
Really?
And this is what he suggested
Now,
as
let's
a
put this
big
together.
part of the healing. So,
Okay.
More clarified butter.
back with the ghee here. And remember, we use our same spoon so we don't ruin our ghee.
Right.
So we take a tablespoon of ghee, or you can use the
Got it. And ghee you can pick up at the grocery store.
Yeah.
Some of these
ghee you
other
can pick up at
ingredients
the grocery
You're gonna
store.
you might have
do
to, yeah,
Go to the
do
online.
nutrition
specialty.
store, the health food store,
Yeah,
online,
right.
things like that.
But definitely the ghee. You can
All
get
right, what
it.
else do you need?
Yeah, I've literally made this for hundreds of people. In France,
Really?
I made it. In India, I've made it. In
Well, yeah, because
Australia.
you travel all over the country teaching how to do this.
Correct.
Uh-huh. All right. And we're adding now
And,
seeds.
and the thing about Ayurveda is different people
They're going to pop in a minute.
have different body types.
Right.
So we give people different healing diets.
So you
So-
mean this is not a one size fit all?
It's not a one size fits all. And these are the green mung beans to start, which I have cooked already, and I'll show you that. So that's starting to cook. We can add then the
I'm just going to get. You see, I'm getting ready to back up. For
Yes, because they're going to pop here. That was fun, though. I enjoyed it. All right, more of the hing.
right. So the hing is really good for digestion. It doesn't. It makes it so you don't get gas from the beans, because a lot of people say, "Oh, I can't eat beans, we get gas."
Right.
So we're going to add the asafoetida. We're going
Great.
to add the
Cumin?
cumin.
Cumin, yeah.
We're going to add the coriander, and I'm doubling this because we have 2 cups of beans and
Okay.
2 cups of rice.
Okay.
It's very easy, and if you like things more rich and more spicy, you'll see on the recipe it says you can double certain things in it.
Now, you got that turmeric you said from Australia. Is this something that people,
Well,
did you pick it up when
the
you were
turmeric
there?
came from India,
Oh, from India, okay.
but the
The
guy
supplier.
distributed it through
Right.
Australia.
You picked it up while you were there.
Right.
Right.
And then we're going to add some garlic.
Now we didn't let the mustard seeds pop as much this time. Are we okay with that?
Yes. Mustard seeds just show that the oil is hot.
Oh, okay.
And then we're going to add
Ginger.
ginger. There's my tablespoon here.
Yeah.
We're going to add.
Love ginger. And I like crystallized ginger. I like ginger in my tea. I like ginger when my stomach is upset. I really just find ginger
Really?
to be very soothing.
So we stir fry these together until they make a little bit of a paste. So just a
Right.
few minutes of stir frying.
And you
This
got
is
that-
great. I have people help me cook.
That's what we do.
I love. Do you love that smell?
Oh, yeah. I feel like I'm in an Indian restaurant
Right now, yeah.
It smells very good.
That's what I had
And then I'm
last
going to
night,
reach
as a matter of
across
fact.
you, and these are the mung beans when they're cooked.
Now, you put those in a pressure cooker.
I put those in a pressure cooker because they only take about 20 minutes and they pop. They
Oh, yeah.
open really well because we want to make this as easily
Let's see if we can
digestible
see
as
this
possible.
At all
Okay.
for the camera.
Easily digestible as possible. And that's why we use the mung beans. They're small, they cook easily, but
Now-
you can cook this without a pressure cooker. It just takes 50 to 60 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It's just
As opposed to-
so you put
So
it
we're
right
gonna
So
in.
you
take-
just put them in there with some water. Is there a mixture like
Yes.
the rice to water ratio?
There's 2 cups of water to the mung beans, and then you add 2 cups more to make the soup.
Okay.
All right, so if I do this for 3 days, or
So you're going to stir that around.
You don't
to get
stir
it
this for
mixed
3
in.
days, George. You eat this for 3
Exactly.
days. Right.
Right.
Making sure people at home are following.
Right. No, I'm glad you did that.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he's still stirring.
Yeah, 3
So-
days later.
Now, this is boiling now. We let that boil for 5 minutes, and
then
we
reduce
simmer
the
it for
heat.
30 to 35
Okay.
minutes.
All
Okay.
right.
As far as that.
So the key here, Steve. So we're gonna get that all together. So this is ready.
Well, now you add water to make soup.
Soup.
Oh,
yeah,
you
because
ma-
this is
okay.
more like a porridge or a
Right,
real
right.
thick.
So we can actually use this pot again.
And
Okay.
rinse.
No,
or put
so
it- oh,
so
we're
the
gonna put it
beans
right
were
in?
in here already.
So you
Because
just-
this isn't big enough.
Oh, I see.
right, okay.
By the
Put
time we add
everything
the
in.
soup to
So
it.
now the spices are mixed to it.
Right. Smells good.
And with different consistencies,
You want to
water's
just
over there?
Yep.
Great.
You want to just leave that bay leaf in there, right?
leave the bay leaf, but you're not going to eat the bay leaf.
Right. Pull it out when we start serving.
So the water comes out of here?
Yep. Fantastic.
Go ahead, Chris.
Oh, I'm just curious to see what it smells like now and what consistency we're getting.
Right, and you want to look at the consistency. Some people like it thicker. I actually like my soup a little thicker.
All right, so if I'm trying to cleanse, detox, get the body, I would.
And what if you had the flu? You know how you have the flu and you're not
Right.
really hungry after? The perfect
Vegetarian chicken soup.
vegetarian chicken soup. This is what they use in India. But in India, you'll see people eat kitchari every day.
Okay.
Just part of their diets. So a lot of my patients found they loved it so much, and they fed it to their mechanic husband, who they thought, oh, I'm never
He's
going to
never
get this
like
by
this.
We're gonna try that.
every day. Hey, can you make that again? Because when you feel good after you eat, how many people feel bloated? How many people feel they get heartburn or
Watch
something
that.
like that? After you eat, this calms that all down.
All right, Steve, I'll tell you what, we'll try this on the other side. And for this recipe and others featured.
Are you
Time
ready to try?
Finish it up. We're gonna
All right.
add some cilantro.
Yep, chopped up cilantro.
And we're gonna add some lemon juice.
Fresh squeezed lemon juice, and then I will dish this up so we can give it a go. It smells really good.
It is really good.
Dr. Steve, you're saying that this is what you eat 3 days running.
Right, it's a healing detox. You can do it 3 days, you can do it 6 days,
Okay.
or if you want to do just a half a day at a time, you can do that just to calm the digestion. And with the rice and beans, the kitchari, you
This
can also
is good,
add different
Steve.
vegetables.
Okay. So, would you ever
Wow.
serve the rice in this, or definitely separate like
You
we
can-
did?
You can serve it like a meal and put some rice in it and things like that, but for the healing detox for the spring, you just serve it as it is. And you could eat it 3 times a day, 5 times a day, whenever you're hungry. The trick is not to be hungry.
Not
That's
to be.
why
And you just
it's
eat.
a fast that you don't have to be hungry, you don't have to feel weak, you'll feel strong during this.
And what about the kitchari? What's the difference there?
Now the kitchari is just, again, a simple meal. Easily digestible, and you could add, I brought some of my favorite vegetables, lacinato, kale, cauliflower. You can add your favorite vegetables to it and make a meal.
Raw or steamed?
Cook it right into it, maybe in the last 15 minutes.
Yummy.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Right. We are we're starting to feel better already. That's our show today. Visit our website, wcny.org, to find the great recipes you see on the show. Be sure to join us tomorrow for some tasty beef recipes. I'm George Kilpatrick.
And I'm Chris Xaver. Thanks for watching Food for Thought.